Hi. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Hello. How are you, mate?
Jimmy, alright?
Yeah, all good, thanks. All good. Harry?
I'm okay, have you up? Wait a minute.
Right, so I'll just get it on the board, yeah?
Yeah, is mine alright? Is mine alright there, is it?
Yeah. So what, so we're different messages,
Yeah, we're channel 5.
But it's definitely turn. Green channel 5, you're probably seeing
Hello.
Hello.
You see us in there? What is this ready? Okay, yeah, it's ready.
Dışarıda böyle soğuk kullanılıyor ama. There, the bottom. What found you?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we can. Yeah. So we're best for three. Harry Lord for me. Yeah, we're connected. Should we do the whole lot? We can get the thing ready. Okay, we'll get the ball sorted so we can get who's going first on the screen for it, yeah?
No problem.
Right, okay. Come on, yeah, just Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine, mate.
Okay, should we do the ball up?
Yeah.
So should we get Ali to go for the ball?
Yeah, you
Okay, outside. Okay, retake. Come on. Oh, that's good. That's just outside anyway.
outside.
Yeah, good. Out.
Outside.
Outside.
$25.
Okay.
Okay, folks, that's you ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll talk to you at the end.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck, mate.
So, welcome everybody
100.
to the live stream here at McAvoy Darts.
83.
We've got Kai Tiffin and Harry Rawson Lee. Two of the youths here
26.
going out early. Kai, who's 5, Harry, who's 8. Great to see the youth coming through so early on the live stream as well.
Three.
Get them on before they get to bed. Great all together.
45.
$81.
Both players starting off well.
100.
That's great scoring there from Kai. If I had that,
26.
if I had that talent at that youthful age, I can tell you, my career would have been vastly different.
58.
$45.
Enjoyable opening leg now. Harry and
100.
Kai, they didn't take too long in their warm-ups, looking for bulls.
26. Mate.
$32.
Some great coaching going on in the corner of Kai Tiffin. It's getting him down in double quick fashion.
Oh, lucky, mate. 3.
Into.
And there it
Yeah,
is.
good dog.
Kai Tiffin with a 1-0 lead. Sublime
Thank you.
finishing.
Yeah. Here you go, mate.
And the best leg of the day. 23 darts goes to Kai.
30.
He's setting it out there for all his teammates that are to come after him. And Team Stomper.
45.
Should be a hotly contested event today, as was the first one.
Oh,
And remember,
21.
you can submit your donations via Just Giving. The money raised will go to Mind for better mental health and the
59.
Ben Cohen Stand Up Foundation. Two great charities that are being supported today. The UKDA charity event.
21.
Oh, 83.
These two throwers not letting up on each other early.
73.
It's a race to 2.
Oh, 41.
Thanks for joining us again on the YouTube channel. Please do hit the subscribe button. You'll see it on
11.
your screen.
Thank you, mate.
Be notified every time we go live. Also share the link with all your family and friends. Get them watching the darts today with us.
100.
We'll even give them a shout out if needed.
15. Okay.
97.
This is great darts from Kai. Super darts.
43.
Down to 76 after 18 darts. Oof.
36.
Great effort. Great effort.
45.
Oh, 2.
Just going into the wrong bed there.
$19.
Harry's Struggling to find his form that he's used to showing previously.
19.
$66.
19 to go, double 8. He's just gone inside.
11.
8 left. As always, folks, just giving links at the top of the
26.
comment section. You want to drop a comment, don't be afraid to.
Go score.
No score. That's unlucky there from Kay. And
41.
the door is potentially opening here for Harry.
Into.
In 2, and it's done. And Kay Tiffin, 2-0. Job done. Congratulations and well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Harry.
Harry, do you want to come in over the corner here?
Well done, boys. Absolutely brilliant. Super stuff. And Harry, well played, my friend. Or sorry, Kay, well played. Unlucky, Harry.
Well done.
Absolutely great to see two such up and coming great players.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy the experience?
Great.
Lovely, absolutely super. Jamie, I take it that Harry is under your tutelage now at your academy.
Yeah, he has been for a few years now, hasn't he? How old are you now? 7? 8. He's 8 now. It was 3 when he came to us, so it's a long, it's been a long while, but it's work in progress. But yeah, he's doing great, and he throws it from the full distance and everything. So
Super, yeah. Well, yeah, that's brilliant.
he's
Yeah,
developed.
really good.
Yeah,
Well done.
it's always hard to come on live. I suppose is this our first live outing, is it?
It will be, won't it? Is this your first time on live on Facebook? Yeah, it's his first time live, so.
You'll be able to watch yourselves back later on, lads.
That's it. You'll be able to share it around all your friends now. Tell them you were live, famous on the internet. And Kay, what a performance. Kay,
Thank you.
how fast do you throw? I could barely keep up with the counting of it. It was unbelievable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Neil, do you want to say a few words on behalf of your son? You must be proud of him.
Do you know what? I couldn't be any more proud of him. Really couldn't. It's ridiculous to be fair for his age. He really is. Like he can't be
yes.
well.
Yeah.
Great commitment from both players, and really well done to both players. And kudos, Jamie, to yourself, and of course to Neil there for the wee bit of coaching during the games. It's great to hear it and to see it, and it clearly makes a difference to the two young forwards. So well done, guys.
He doesn't
Okay.
like full length like Harry does. I'm just working on him, and like I say, I just every day just try and teach him, and he's coming on great. He's counting. He couldn't count last year, so he's picked that up as well. Yes, I do have to help him out a little bit, but he knows quite a lot himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, super performance from both players. Well done, guys.
And it's been a privilege to have you on, lads, and thanks very much for coming. But we'll say goodbye to you, and you've done well, and
Cheers.
thanks very much.
Good day.
Okay, boys. Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye, Harry. Bye.
Cheers, mate. See you guys.
Well, Mark, we we were actually privileged to watch that.
It was
5-year-old Kay Tiffin is probably ranked number 6 in the Newry area darts league at this point.
after that, yes,
Oh,
definitely.
unbelievable performance from him.
I must
4 tons and 2 legs.
I must admit that I was actually still sure in links and the game was over.
No,
I didn't even get a chance to get in and get any.
Amazing, played so well. Harry was, you could see that Harry at times just wasn't. When you're throwing full distance at 8 years of age, your pitch is just a wee bit short. But listen, the effort and the style of throw, you could see the accuracy was there. It was a bit of the pitch was off, but absolutely brilliant.
It'll come with experience, and again more games, and like you have to remember, like this was they were all new. This is new to them, and this is a new experience, and something that
there's a lot of very vast, experienced players that won't play on a live stream. You know, the nerves get to them.
Correct, and hopefully that will stand them in good stead in later years.
Absolutely.
If they do ever get to that point.
Yeah, well, let's hope that going back, nobody through watching all these on-down darts, nobody's going to be afraid of the cameras now when they get back, because that's all they've been known as, a camera pointing at them.
There's no excuse.
Well, that's true too.
No excuse.
So as we're moving on to the next game, and as we go to get set up, it's going to be interesting. Of course, Team Stamper there just went one up, so Kai Tiffin has set the standard for Team Stamper. Let's see if his teammates can keep up with him.
Oh, that's absolutely.
Yeah, they have a lot to keep up with.
Okay, folks, remember, keep clicking on that link. There's now a link up above on the live on the chat for YouTube. It's a pinned link, so you just click on that. That'll take you straight through to Just Giving. Give whatever you can. We know times are difficult for everybody, but it doesn't matter if it's £1, if it's £10. It's all the same. It all helps. It all helps to great charities. We'll be back very shortly with the second game, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back very soon.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Ready?
Down alone. Without have no soul.
How you doing? You okay? Alright, yeah? Okay. Map on okay, can you see it alright? Or is it not yet, no. Yeah. It is it's better than mine, yeah? Yeah, we're on channel 5.
Without down alone.
Graham Master, yeah? Is this Graham Master?
Yeah, yeah, good bit.
Without have no soul.
Is it full up?
No, but
Have you been told anything, Graham?
Okay, chaps, that's you ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a chat with these at the end.
Okay. Best of luck, Sam.
So we're into the second game, Mark, already, which is great.
180.
Well,
That's the way to kick it off.
Well, I was just going to say the first game was lightning fast. How quick is this one going to be?
Well, Sam can't get
58.
was on, and in fairness, Sam was eager, but I didn't know he was that eager.
Well,
Kicking off at 180, that's the right way to be an eager bee for that.
Well, he must have something picked in the ground.
100.
180 ton. That's the way to kick off.
60.
Some darts. Absolutely some darts.
Team Marsh will be going, well, now this will put us back on the map if Sam can keep this up.
Hold on, here's Sam back in again.
180.
Why didn't he do that second?
Ah, well, sure.
140.
Good answer.
Nine.
It's unlucky. Unlucky.
That was a bit remiss after a first 9 darts. But absolutely superb.
Just say it's time to calm down.
81.
Sam Kennigan, 27 from Newport in Wales. Plays his national. Well, is Gwent is his county national league side.
14.
Gwent. He currently plays with Red Dragon Hunters, 26 grams.
83.
Well, Graham is making moves here,
No score.
and Sam, after such a steady start,
Has he hit the wall?
well, let's hope not. We're only in leg 1
59.
in a race to 5. But Graham had a dig,
Game in one
and
dart.
there it is.
Well done, mate.
That was like a
Fair play to Sam.
terrible.
Let Graham catch up there before he took that one out.
Well, he started off like a racehorse and slowed up like a donkey at the end.
Well, you know, it is Grand National Day. It just looked like he was about to fall at the final fence there, but he got over the line.
Grand National Day, the day of donkeys.
81.
And we have Graham Usher, 47, from Scarborough, and plays
59.
his starts for Yorkshire.
A Yorkshire man,
Friend of mine, I would say.
indeed.
Well, I suppose it depends
137.
where he's from, or Yorkshire.
Let's hope he's not a pudding.
My particular Yorkshire team had a very pleasing result today against Man City.
140.
Good darts.
This game's starting to liven up.
Starting to liven up. First 9 darts with 2 180s, and it's only starting to liven up.
But it faded at the end. It faded. It slipped away. It slipped away.
Let's say it's keeping its jurisdiction here as
100.
Fast and Furious.
Well, they both have. We definitely know they both found their range anyway.
100.
Remember, folks, 2 great charities getting sponsored today. The
Entry.
Ben Cohen Stand Up
Good luck.
Foundation and Mind. Hit
Hit that on the ball. Why wouldn't you? 102 on the ball. Boom.
absolutely super.
Just like that.
There's me just trying to just softly move things in there and. Oh dear.
97.
Marco. It's always a pleasure watching the darts with you. If the darts don't give me a laugh, you certainly do. I know now all week there's been murmurs here of Team Stomper looking to get a strong start.
80.
The banter on the group chat has been, let's go out there and get a strong
180.
start. There's another 180. We're going to lose count of these. I'm getting my notepad back out.
You may. Remember the last day?
They ran out of room on it the last time.
You didn't.
Yeah.
60.
I'll not run out today.
That's 3 so far.
$99.
That looks like 2, is it?
100.
100. Both on 164. After 9 darts.
Now it's a sprint.
58.
Welcome again to everybody on
Go
the
for the
YouTube
ball.
channel.
Game shot in 3
And
darts.
it's a 164 shot out. What a finish. Absolutely nailed it. Absolutely spot on. Brilliant. You'll not hit a 15 darter any sweeter than that.
60.
$100.
Just so everyone knows, guys, Darts Corner are donating a Mission Samurai 2 board, and the winner is going to be drawn from all. There's another 180. My goodness, I am losing count.
See, it happened to you.
It did, just about. Just as I was telling everybody to give money
100.
to the Just Giving link. If you do donate, you'll be put into the draw, and the draw is for a Samurai 2 board, kindly sponsored
190.
by Darts Corner. There's
There's
another one.
180. The boys are just absolutely going to town here.
This is crazy stuff.
We could be finished the
85.
whole match by 7 o'clock.
Oh, would you quit? This is incredible standard of darts here. It's 180 for fun.
Game in 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fantastic. What a leg.
absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant.
11
11
dart
darts.
leg. Fantastic.
You can't say any better than that.
Especially after coming back from a 164 on the
What
ball.
was you saying about Team Marsh? looking to get back in the
180.
second match.
Well,
Oh dear.
this is 2 each. There's
That's
another
another
180.
180. Here,
My good lord. This pen's going to run out of ink.
Oh, is Megavoid Ours going to have its first 9 darter? Ah, come on, Sam.
Ollie Monaghan there saying, is this a 180 competition?
Well, it seems to be.
39.
Ollie, you're far off the mark. That's incredible.
80.
Absolutely fab stuff here. Fab stuff. What quality you're getting here on McAvoy darts? Where else would you get it?
100.
It's great to see the UKDA boys again showing what they're capable of. Or, well, I'm not going to say that, sorry,
180.
folks.
There's another one.
Another one.
Dear
You don't
Lord.
open your mouth.
Dear Lord.
You don't say anything.
If you're going to say anything else, there's a 180 smacked against you.
41.
Lost for words here. Well, no, you're not getting a chance to say anything. Great stuff. Absolutely brilliant.
140.
58 left after 12 darts. This is absolutely amazing. Folks, this is absolutely brilliant.
60.
Well, I don't like to...
Game in 2.
game in 2.
Congrats.
Absolutely fantastic. Team Stamper. Wow. Graham Usher's putting it on.
Well, at the minute, Graham Usher is 101.96 average.
140.
Ooh, 140. I thought he was putting another.
And Sam Caggett is 90.09.
Yeah, it's incredible scores.
Both of them are
46.
similar around their first 9 averages. But this is just absolutely amazing.
34.
Oh, we could thought it was a treble 19, but no, it sank somewhere else.
100.
These guys are putting on an absolute exhibition here.
It is an exhibition. It is an exhibition.
100.
Paul Marsh says Team Marsh never going to fall for Stamper's shenanigans.
81.
Perhaps I have opened Pandora's box.
Oh, indeed.
190.
That's another one, Mihal.
Yes, I'm up to 8. I'm up to 8 and 5 legs. Incredible.
140.
And that's not even counting 140. So
No, we've had 6 of them as well.
amazing.
Not that I'm counting, but we have had 6 of them.
31.
134, 54 hit.
Was he
94.
going taps?
Of course.
I thought.
Yeah.
But look at that. Dart,
Two,
it was a bit
two
high.
hits coming in hot. It looks like 2 4s left. That could be a
Game
blocker.
in 3.
Game in
Not
3.
at all.
Block nothing.
Block what? You don't look away.
Sam's back in the lipstick again.
100.
And that's a poor return in this match.
Well, for the current standard,
125.
it's an incredible game of darts.
Absolutely wonderful.
140.
Oh, we're up to 7 of those. just in case anybody wanted to know.
97.
This is where you see, like they talk about grassroots darts, you know what I mean? And
83.
Look at over the years that people would say, but you know what I mean? The standard in the PDC is this.
There's a 177. Will we count it? I think I'm going to count it.
That's a maximum. It's a maximum.
I'm going to count it.
58.
People try to compare the old system with the PDC.
102 coming in. 60 hit. 10.
2 left.
Ooh. That was to close the show for Graham Usher.
That goes to show you that grassroots can produce the same type of darts that the big boys are playing.
Shanghai on the horizon. Oof.
56.
And a clean 16.
Could be game over. He's where?
No score.
And he's
he was all over it.
He's opened the door for Sam.
All over it.
88. Oh, close.
48.
That could be the chance gone now.
It's just gone loose on
One,
us.
mate.
There it is.
That's it. Game over.
Cheers, Sam.
And
One
Team
82.
Stomper.
Yeah. Cracking.
Team Stomper goes up.
Wow, lads, what an absolute brilliant game. Boys, it was amazing start to finish.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was alright. I slowed down a bit after the first 4 or 5 legs, but yeah, Graham played really well.
Yeah, superb game, lads. 9 180s,
Yeah,
9
I couldn't keep up
140s,
with his
and
180s.
countless ton pluses. It was incredible. Really was incredible. Like I suppose Graham, the reality. Sam got off to a flyer. He was hitting everything in sight, and then all of a sudden the switch was flipped, and you were on fire yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that first leg, the 2 180s, the first leg, and I thought if I just sort of use this as a bit of a practice leg, really, then when he kept missing his doubles, he gave me one dart at it, then he took it. But then, yeah, just sparked life. So I think with Sam starting off as he did, it sort of set a good standard for the rest of the game, and it was nice pace as well. No one tried.
Yeah.
Nice
The 2 years did seem the pace seemed to suit the both of you.
Yeah.
Sam,
Sam
tried to copy Jose de Souza in the first leg, didn't I?
Yeah. Sam, you were, now to be fair, you were setting the tone in that first leg.
Yeah.
The 180 count,
Just couldn't keep up with him after that. I hit the 164. I thought, oh come on, I will push on, and then Graham just went.
Yeah, and some brilliant finishing in there as well, guys. Closing legs out in sharp fashion, like Graham. Best leg there of 11 darts and worst leg of 18. I mean, you have to be happy with that standard overall.
Yeah, superb.
Really enjoyed it as well. And it goes back to that, when you can play a player that doesn't try any tactics, you just flow. It's lovely. Then you can relax yourself and enjoy the darts. And it was good. But like I say, when Stam started off, I thought, I'm on for a final fractionally.
Well, throughout that game, there was a few times there we were trying to do commentary, and then all of a sudden somebody would hit a 180 or a 164 shot out. Like we were getting caught out here, left, right, and centre. But brilliant lads, absolutely brilliant.
It's not too often we can shut up.
No, it's not too often we're left speechless now.
Well, look, guys, we're going to go to set up the next game. I'm sure we'll be seeing you commenting on the YouTube channel when you are watching your teammates. But listen, thanks again for a spectacular game.
What a cracker of a game, lads. Thanks very much for an absolute super game.
Well done, lads.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, and we'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.
Mark, that was...
The stats speak for themselves. Just look at it. You'd expect to see that on a Thursday night after the Premier League.
Well, it's...
Wouldn't you?
Reality bites there that Sam can't get 164, Graham 102 in the highest finish. The finishing was impeccable. The scoring was impeccable. There's not too much more you can say about it.
Wow.
Yeah. W-O-W.
Wow.
And speaking of wow, the wow factor is now that the Stamper shenanigans is in full force as they move 2-0 up in this game, and Paul Marsh will be, I'm sure, commenting on that on the YouTube channel. Guys, good luck to anybody following that. That being said, we're going to swiftly move on and get set up for our next game, so do stay with us, and remember, keep clicking that link for the Just Giving page, guys.
It'll be a few minutes before we'll be back on in a few minutes again. We're not we did have sort of timings, but we're just going to just fire on and just keep it rather than keep players waiting. So we're just going to fire on to the next game as quick as possible, folks. So we'll not be that long, and we'll be back again. Thanks for joining us.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be.
Okay, lads, best of luck, and we'll get a wee chat with you at the end. And enjoy your game, lads.
Okay, thank you.
So just like that, we're back and into game 3.
Breakneck speed.
85.
Yes.
It's fast and furious, isn't it? The ready money round.
96.
You didn't even have time to cash out.
$60.
Apologies, folks, for the picture. It's just
59.
One of the connections, internet connections, has just gone on somebody. On Dave, it was perfect at the start.
36.
Unfortunately, it's the
That's the world of online darts.
That's the world of online darts and internet connections. Nothing we can do about it.
85.
We're transmitting at 1080p.
59.
And as you can see on your stream, the other board is perfect. Sometimes these things can
85.
rectify themselves, you know, but
I'm sure it will. It shouldn't be the quality of the picture. It's all
83.
about the quality of the darts for these two
Correct.
players.
correct. And
As Dave Ladley sets out his stall early. Consistent
85.
scoring. Just went 85, 85, 85 back to back there. He's built himself up
58.
a minimal gap here. 91 on the board to take the first leg. He's gone downstairs.
Dave
81.
Dave has a bit of pedigree behind him. Scunthorpe lad.
A bit of pedigree.
Uses A180 21
100.
freestyle. Has actually competed in the PDC World Championship.
Has indeed, yeah.
2007. Current holder of the Autumn Darts Classic at Chapel St Leonard's.
That's a hit scored.
Good darts.
And he's been a PDC tour card holder for 10 years.
Yeah.
Two career.
one.
There we go.
Super.
First leg on the board.
And he's had two career recorded 9 darters. Well, here, I could be up for one of them. I would want one of them today.
I think you're up for a 9 darter at any time, Mark, when we're streaming, aren't you? You're wishing them on
This
constantly.
go.
So an early need for Chris.
No.
55.
Oh, yeah, sorry, for Chris, yeah.
It's all right, Mark. I'll watch the dart. You keep reading.
I'll keep reading.
180.
Has anybody any coffee
There's
they can
another
send to
180.
Mark? Another 180.
Chris Hurge, 31 from Wales. Plays his darts.
100.
For his National League darts will be
Well, Mark, it's
Montgomery and
on.
Radnor.
It's on, Mark. Oh, it's off. It was on for a second.
84.
It would have been okay until you opened your mouth.
$41. $66.
I must ask somebody at some point.
Sorry, mate,
Montgomery-
your score's not coming.
There's the old technology.
Whoa, this. We had this one on the day before.
It's a beauty though that we're not having to put the scores in.
Great. Great. Normally, this is part of what I do as well, is scores and changing cameras and. Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I'm connected, but your score's not come through, mate. It's not me, is it? Yeah, it's. I don't know, but I'm waiting on mine. I'm waiting for your second score.
Okay, we have it here. Oh, sorry.
We do. Let's just give the lads a little bit of time to see if they can work this one out.
A moment or two. You get the odd wee glitch in
Hey, this is the world of online darts.
in Naga. Sometimes you get these wee glitches.
The world of online darts. So we can see the second score definitely has been put in.
Yeah, it's definitely in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's his connection is.
Yeah,
internet
it's not
connection.
coming through. It's just paused on my system. So
Yeah.
let me
I
just
think
refresh
so.
you.
Let's see. Dave can refresh and see. What a great
Yeah,
way
it's
to
come
kick
through
off.
now, mate. That's it.
Reconnection.
There you go.
There you are. Brilliant. Brilliant. Leave it to the dart players. We'll sort it out.
Listen.
Sure, mate.
Even on YouTube, the guys are saying he probably needs to hit refresh.
Yeah.
The refresh button is always welcome.
140.
Good darts.
$97.
Good response.
Hurdsey seems to have started off the fresher of the two of them.
95.
Well, it's a sprint now, isn't it? 74. Here we go.
Yeah, game in two.
Boom.
Game in three.
Game in 3.
Good at mate. Good at.
And a 2-0 lead for Hurdsey. And that's how it's running. Chris Hurds moves into a 2-0 lead early doors. But it's a race to 5. So lots can happen still, Mark.
45.
Yeah. There's times where you just can't catch your breath with some of these games.
Well, these two players are
40.
under ludicrous pressure after the game before them to perform. You know.
There's Hurdsey back
100.
in again. Good darts. Good darts.
$57.
There's Tracy Davies. She
One,
gave a
two,
shout out
three.
earlier. Is on watching.
She did. Surely should be playing later.
No stranger to the online darts world, Tracy.
No, and she's appeared a few times on Magavai Darts.
140.
Well, she's no stranger.
Guys are starting to find the lipstick with a wee bit more
47.
repetition now. There's a curse of the commentator. 47 straight in after you say that.
$55.
This is a bit more pedantic compared to the previous game.
145.
Maybe the boys just felt it was a bit easier just to slow things down a bit.
More methodical throwers.
Correct.
More experience.
There for the long haul.
You know,
That's 7 scored.
equally talented, but different rhythms, you know. This game probably suits both these
game in
players.
3.
Chris's finishing is sublime.
Yes.
He's taking whatever chances he has there and just
Good at.
He's playing extra well here. He's averaging roughly 85 and his finishing has been on point, so Chris is bound to be happy with how it's going. Dave, unfortunately, has been
85.
hit and miss. He's just been one dart behind, really.
he's just been off colour.
Well, now that being said, Chris's
96.
finishing hasn't given him any room for manoeuvre in there, you know, but again, like I said, the Stomper speed train starting off well.
97.
Yeah, it's a bit of an express, alright.
We've seen this before.
It's just gone right through the station. Hasn't even stopped.
We've seen this
24.
before.
Oh, do you remember the last
Where,
time?
where
Yes.
one team kicks off extremely well, and then all of a sudden,
Somebody was about to send a picture of a cigar or something, wasn't
there
it?
was
And
there was lots of different
95.
wasn't there? There was-
things. Some teasing happening
Wasn't there?
with some emojis,
60.
emoticons, as they're not commonly known.
Funny pictures.
100.
That'll do it.
Funny pictures.
Funny pictures.
Funny pictures.
That'll do it.
100.
Yeah. 54.
$60.
Yeah, that's game.
Good argument.
And Dave strikes back.
I needed to. That game could have got away from him.
That was a hot poker sent at Chris. Let's see how he deals with it. Remember, he's still 2 from
58.
victory here, so
Yeah.
he can't relax, he can't let up. And Dave Ladley can get into a
100.
rhythm like anyone else.
Well, he's an experienced ex-PDC player, tour card holder as well, you know. So
One, two, one.
he'll have seen situations like this before.
Very much
Countless
so.
occasions.
Doesn't get flustered.
Shouldn't do.
100.
He's in and around that 20 bed.
Yeah, he's found a better rhythm now, and his accuracy's starting to show.
59.
And you just feel with Chris that those 59s a few moments ago were 1-2-1s
Yeah, yeah, they're
and 1-3-7s. So
60.
the scoring has drifted a wee bit on him.
do remember, folks, this is all needed to great charities, so don't be afraid to hit the Just Giving link. Please give what you can and start sharing that link around your friends too. And tell them
81.
that there's a live darts competition on at the minute, a big game, a big charity match, and get them to throw a few quid in the pot
81.
too. Remember, if you do, you're in with a chance of winning the Samurai board.
$100.
$82.
$20 score.
Yeah, game in 3.
And there it is. Chris Hurds moves into
A 4-1 lead. Leaves him one away.
Is it unassailable? I wouldn't say so.
Is it go?
Never in this game. Never in this game. But it is a larger mountain to climb now for Dave Ladley.
100.
One, two, one.
$140.
$96.
Both players have kicked off strongly in this leg, Mark.
Yeah, it's a must-do for Dave.
Well, every leg's must do now for
From
Dave,
here
isn't
on,
it?
Yeah, it is. For him, he
180.
needs.
Oh, there's another one from a list. We're up to 11.
That's what he needs to be doing now.
100.
I know that Dave Vanderson, who's watching eagerly online, he enjoys a little count of the
Yeah, game in 2.
180s.
He done the stats the last time.
And look at that, in 2.
11 darts.
Well, Dave Ladley turning on the style to keep himself alive here.
Well, it's what we would expect of him.
140.
Yeah.
Paul Marsh says, charge. You get the feeling Paul Marsh
100.
really wants to see Team Marsh do well here today.
Yeah, even I tell you, you knew how keen the last one, how keenly it was fought.
60.
Both games, or the entire match. Like this will be equally.
Oh, very much so.
85.
a lot to be said about the bragging rights if you're a winner.
Well, that's it too, yeah. It doesn't matter how well you play too. You can't brag just because you've won your own game. No. It has to be the team.
100.
And that's a good time to have been hitting them 2 scores. Puts all the pressure now on Dave coming in. He needs to now one of those big 180s.
123.
And that was unlucky.
Was unlucky indeed. But there is a 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, game in 3.
And 3 and on the ball.
Good finish.
Super.
Unbelievable.
Got better as the game went on.
Yeah, we struggled a little
Well
bit.
played. Yeah, well, early on, yeah. Good darts.
Well done, guys. Well done. It was a game. It took a bit of time to get into a rhythm for you both.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Chris,
losing connection didn't help, but
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well played.
Chris,
well played, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Chris, you weren't really giving Dave too many chances when it came to the doubles. There, you were when you got to a finish, you were taking it out.
Yeah, I struggled a little bit. I just score one good score and then you score a bad one, it puts you back. But
Yeah.
so it was
Well, look, two reasonably good averages, guys, and some cracking legs. You know, 11 dart leg, 15 dart legs in between. You know, really good. Some great finishing. But overall, you know, the marker's been laid down here, and Team Stamper continue to march on.
Indeed, yes.
Well done. Well done, Chris.
awesome.
Well done,
Thank you
Team
very
Stamper.
much, Dave.
Well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. So, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Well done, both players. We're going to switch over, have a quick review of the stats, and get moving on with our next game. But, guys, thank you so much again for everything you are doing for 2 great charities today.
Awesome. Thank you
Thank you very
guys.
much. Cheers, mate.
Okay, lads. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
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 You can see there in the averages there wasn't a lot between the 2 players.
No.
And you know, a wash leg at 22 darts. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
You know?
it actually like when you look at it, it was actually fairly good.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was a different type of game than the game before. The game before it was very fast paced, very high scoring.
Yeah,
this game
one
was
more like you say, it was more deliberate, more methodical.
different style of thrower.
Different style.
You know,
of throwers, yeah.
you know, very little difference in the quality of the thrower. Literally just the style and the pace the game was thrown at. So really interesting game to watch. Congratulations to Chris. You know, like I said, when he was on his doubles, he was dynamite. Dave did turn on the style in the later legs of the game, but just took him too long to get going.
Too late.
Yeah, and I think he had a little bit of an issue with the technology, which you know it does knock you off your stride at times.
Happens
So
to the best of us.
we'll have to give him grace on that. So we're going to be moving on with our next game, which is Will Harwood and Wayne Gleed, and this one again, Mark, it's hotly tipped to be a cracker.
Yes. Okay, folks, we're going to be taking a very short break. Don't forget, folks, if you are watching on a Facebook link, we have actually included the link in the description in the Facebook for the Just Given. Make sure you click on it. It doesn't matter what you give. It can be the smallest amount. It could be a good amount. We all realise that at this particular point in time that things are a bit tight with everybody. Give what you can. Okay, we'll be back shortly, folks. Thanks very much for joining us so far.
Without have no soul.
just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be.
Okay, boys, that's us. You're ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a wee chat with you at the end of it.
Okay, thanks, chaps. Okay. Yeah, go on.
So, this ought to be interesting. Captain Marvel
26.
and Wayne Gleed against Will Harwood.
He's called the Monster as well.
Oh yes, indeed, the Monster.
Plays
140.
A good start by Will.
It's this one's going to be extra quality.
127.
can feel the tension in the games already. We're only 3 in. You can feel the tension in them. At least I can.
Oh God, yes.
58.
There's a lot of pride at stake here.
Oh, there is indeed.
A lot of pride. Wayne 53,
25.
and he uses Elite 95's version 2 concave grips.
Oh.
21 gram.
Pins.
Pins.
133.
96 caps for Essex.
Great counting there from Will Harwood. Leave himself a finish early doors here.
87. $75.
Husband of the lovely Donna, who we had on the first challenge game.
Yes, Donna's walking Wayne through the technology today. She's on in her support mode.
Will from Branton and
55.
Suffolk plays his darts for Cambridgeshire. Throws a Red Dragon Razor Edge 20 gram. I could tip two of them together and throw them.
Just gonna say that, but you'd want to count 2 scores, knowing you.
40 and 1.
Yeah, top of the house. There it is. 16 dart kickoff. Will Harwood means business.
And Stamper is just stomping all over Marshy.
Well, the authority that has been put down by the team Stamper early doors
83.
has been interesting. But as I said, it ain't over till it's over.
And I ain't hearing anybody singing. Never mind fat ladies.
60.
Or fat men.
Or fat men. Fat persons.
Fat people.
$59.
I wonder as we move deeper into the game, will there be any liquid confidence being taken by some of these players to give them an extra G up?
It's early days yet, but I'm looking at my liquid confidence very, very soon myself.
86.
You just reminded me that I was doing quite well.
Yes.
On my tee.
Yes.
63.
This is definitely an interesting game here because really
Wayne is just taking time just to settle in.
Yeah.
59.
Really, it shows you online darts has always had the ability to show you how people, I suppose, cope with so many different things happening while there's a game of darts on.
Yeah, well,
you know, there's a phone on, there's a tablet you have to go out, there's this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
In a game of darts, in a venue, you just go up to the board and throw. Everything else is done for you.
Exactly.
So you're responsible for more than just your darts.
There's a whole new set of skills in online darts.
Yeah.
A whole new set of skills. You're actually listening as well, because sometimes you can hear in a person's voice
83.
Emotion.
Emotion, yeah, and whether they're feeling maybe that wee bit down. You know, you can hear. It's a game of listening.
Yeah.
As well on online darts.
58.
I wasn't too bad with that because even in a venue, I would never watch it or throw. I would always just listen for the score coming at me, so I'd know
myself.
and,
Normally,
and gauge where they were at. It's always head to the floor.
I
really.
would always be thinking of the combinations. I'd be looking on the next throw where I want to be going.
Yeah.
Leave myself a finish. If it's a finish, what combination I'm going to go for? If I miss that, what I'm going to use then?
Well, Will Harwood isn't missing his combinations, Mark.
Well, he's absolutely got them spot on.
And there's the sigh, there's the emotion.
And if you're listening, you pick that up straight away.
Yeah.
You know your opponent is struggling.
Unless that sigh was Will. And then he's just frustrated that it took him so long to take out that fine finish that he did. Ah, the beauty of online darts.
You love it.
Mm-hmm.
You love it. From we started doing the online darts here, like it's become a love affair for me.
100.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
It's just a different vibe altogether.
Raw emotion.
Yeah.
Just raw emotion in the players.
There's raw emotion coming down the line at us.
121.
Good visit. And a great answer. I'm sure everyone watching on YouTube's enjoying the emotions, that the roller coaster of emotions that the players are going through.
Indeed.
And those that are coming on and watching and have to follow these games thinking, well, thank goodness. It's not just me. It's everybody doing this.
Look here, look. Everybody has good and bad.
59.
It's all too easy to get embroiled in the runaway emotions of a game. Stick to what you do best, and that's throwing darts. That's why you're here.
Correct. See, you're missing that sort of you're missing that sort of skill where when you're face to face with a player, you can gauge by just looking at him how he is. You know, there's very, very few people that'll have a poker face or have a poker face. They'll display some sort of an emotion. But
you were renowned at times for showing your emotion.
Not true. Not true. Well, I show my emotions when I lost, but that never happened that often.
That's true.
That was a rare occasion.
40.
Will didn't like that.
No. He hasn't left himself on a finish. I think that's probably what annoyed him.
60.
A wee bit more consistency coming into Wayne's game. That looks like 261 left.
127.
He'll take it. Why wouldn't you take it?
What's a bit of pressure on this 80? You feel he needs to take this out in one go?
Well, it's
Tops.
on. It's the pressure. The pressure of not having won a leg yet.
So, yeah.
54 to go. Clean 14. Here we go. Tops it is. Oh, he's just gone under.
34.
He's missed.
And maybe that's a hangover of the disappointment of the score previous, and the 40 being scored 2 visits ago. You just don't know. That's the beauty of it. I had to give that.
Oh, that is not far away either. Unlucky. Very unlucky.
Up the top we go. There it is.
That's it. Squeezes in on the third one.
That's it.
Well played. Well played. Needed it. Team Marsh needed it.
Yes, well, Mr. Essex himself has put one on the board here. Remember, folks, don't forget the Just Giving link. If you're watching on YouTube or even through the Facebook channels, please do
39.
click the link. Give what you can.
There's a pinned link at the top of the the YouTube chat. There's a link has been sent with every Facebook share. Please give. Two great charities.
83.
While you're there, give the McAvoy channel a subscribe. Hit the new subscribe button, which is there. You don't even have to go looking for it now. It's just there in front of you.
100.
Click on it. Give us a thumbs up. Share the links around your friends. Tell them to like us too. Even if they don't like darts, tell them to like us. Because they might enjoy a bit of crack.
140.
That's a bit better now from Wayne. He seems to have found his feet a wee bit here now in this match.
Well, he's going to need his feet.
100.
Because Will keeps fainting a treble. And he's going to stand to him.
He still hasn't left to finish.
46.
That would have annoyed him.
$137.
Oh,
that's not going to annoy him there.
That's a great layup. That's a great layup.
It's tidy, isn't it? Tidy darts.
Especially as Wayne left 168. No chance of going out on that.
85.
42 left, and he's been hitting these finishes no problem.
42 in 2.
And
in 2. And a 3-1 lead.
Moves within 2 legs. of putting an hour score up for Stamper.
Yes. Captain Marvel will have to pull something special out of the bag here. It's an uphill struggle at 3-1 down. But then Wayne has the calibre, the quality to come back.
So, 100.
Oh, that was very...
Yes, I enjoyed that call.
That was quite a nice one. I like that myself.
Yes, well, please record that and send me it as a sound file. I'll build my own soundboard for scores, just like that. That's pretty good. There's another one coming here.
140.
Oh, very. That's nice. He's good. He's good.
He's heard us.
You can't take it away from Will Harwood. He puts the darts in and calls them out.
100.
Wayne a little more understated.
Yes.
Somewhat.
60.
Solid. You bang in Tom 140 and then 60. You're happy enough with that 60, you know.
It still leaves a 100 average after 9 darts.
You know, you're happy with that. Back in the treble again here.
Back in the... And he went
95.
He went in to leave a 2 dart possible, but nah, with Wayne on 272, he was okay.
90.
106 then. There's the 60. There's the 6.
We're going for taps.
Oh.
86.
He was okay earlier on in them for them taps, but then has missed the last 2 legs on the taps.
This is a bit of pressure being applied. Wayne's done what he can there. The finishing from Team Stamper is incredible.
It's the big difference.
It's the only difference. You know, the reality is, it just feels like Team Marsh to date thus far have been a leg behind because of the finishing. You know, I mean, the quality of the darts on show has been fantastic, but the finishing's been impeccable.
95.
Marshy, get them boys on, get them practicing the doubles, or this could slip away very quick.
Well, we are only on match 4 of 13, so there's lots of time to recover.
29.
That's tasty. I like that. Even when it's not a great score, he's got a tasty version of it, doesn't he?
Brilliant. I do that myself when I'm practicing.
Will Harwood, the new voice of darts.
Ah, super.
140.
You could definitely get away with being a dart caller.
Yeah, that's better there from Wayne Gleed. He needs to follow this up, though. This is where we need to see some consistency from you, Wayne, to keep your hopes of winning this game alive.
Too many darts have been drifting on him.
81.
Yeah, it's a good recovery all the same. Paul Marsh says,
45.
Plenty of time left, guys. We bat from 1 to 13. The problem is, Paul, this is darts, not cricket. And you could be bowled out very quickly.
He could be heading to the pavilion.
We'll all be heading to the pavilion soon for tea.
And let's hope he doesn't head with a duck.
130.
Ah, great darts. Great darts.
Left himself on a finish.
Yeah, this is a really intriguing game, you know. It's an enjoyable one here because as much as, yes, Will's built up a good lead here, but like Wayne's been in every leg, you know. You know what I mean?
But he's left himself on taps.
Fantastic
That's
darts.
as much as he could ask. You could ask him to do. Well, he's going to get a crack at it.
65.
Well, here we go. Top of the house.
Going shot 1 dot.
And
Clinical. That's more like it.
That's more like it for him.
Now, 4-2. The picture has changed yet again. This topsy-turvy game. Has Wayne just given himself too much to do? Will continue with the impeccable finishing when he's getting the chances.
80.
There's a bounce out that'll help Wayne. Wayne's brother Steve's on watching on YouTube, giving him the G ups. It's great to see the camaraderie between the teams, even through the live chat. It's another one. Will's playing with 2 darts. Stop showing off, Will Harwood.
A lot of these players know each other from years and years of
county circuits.
Of the county circuit, yeah, Super League and things like that. You know, they would all know each other. They know each other's capabilities, strengths, weaknesses.
59.
You should have just threw with 2. He had 80 back to back with 2. Now Wayne.
Yes, he's starting.
134.
He's starting to pick it up a bit now. That's what we need to see from Wayne.
He's punishing, isn't he? He's punishing.
There you
now.
go. And just I've just
140.
Thanks, Will.
Lovely, lovely. And just as you can see on Wayne's board there, folks, that's the board that is being given away.
That's right, the Samurai 2.
Samurai 2. So if you want to know what it's like, there's it there. Wayne's using one.
43.
It's a beaut. It's a beaut. And all you got to do to win
90.
that is throw a couple of quid in the Just Giving link.
That's it. Our own Kevin Devaney won the last one.
He did indeed. This is far better darts here now from Wayne. You can see just in the last 2 legs, the averages are getting ever closer.
52 here, could be all over.
52
and that's it.
Into. There we go.
Super.
Cracking game, guys. Well done, both players. Will, your finishing in the early stages there was just so hot. The finishing was unbelievable. Wayne, you got going a lot more strongly there towards the end, but to be honest with you, Will just wasn't really giving you a lot of chances, was he?
To be fair, I mean, Will knows I'm a lot better than that, and I know Will's better than that. So, it's all for a good cause. So, well played.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the game was played in a fine spirit. Well done, lads. Absolutely super. Well done, Will. Done what you needed to do. Good steady performance. You took out them finishes absolutely on call every time.
That's the best part of my game is finishing. If you don't finish, you don't win sometimes, and that's
correct. Yeah. As Bobby George used to say, scores for show, doubles for dough.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, exactly that. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Well, lads, listen, it was real pleasure watching you, and thank you both for joining us again on the stream. Again, we're here for the right reasons, for 2 good causes. So thank you both for taking part, and for again what only can be described as a really enjoyable feast of darts to watch from a neutral perspective. So, look, thanks very much. We're going to move on, and again, I'm sure you'll be on the YouTube channel supporting your teammates throughout the evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers, chaps. Well done, Will.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
All right, lads. Thanks very much for joining us. Thank you.
That was a really enjoyable game.
Well, it was a game that was close in its own way,
yeah, very much so.
I'd say if Wayne had just had that extra 20 or 30 on a score every time, it would have been a closer match. You could just see that he just wasn't exactly on form today,
Just one loose start here or there.
And that was at times was the difference. But here you can't take it away from Will. His finishing was exemplary.
But that's what I'm saying. Worst leg was 20 darts.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't. You can't argue with that. When you've played when you've won 5 legs and your best is 16 and your worst is 20. That's consistency.
You're on the money. You're on the money.
That's
yeah.
consistency at its finest.
Absolutely. And the thing was, he was consistent throughout, because you can see from between his first 9 and his actual overall average there, it's very clear to see they're very close together. So it wasn't as if he was power scoring his way early and scraping over the line. He was consistent throughout.
Yeah, well, when you do look at the scores there, like he had 100 plus on the 140s, he had 12 against 7. So it nearly double. He was nearly doubling up. So he was getting that extra couple of big scores that was sort of pushing him further on in a leg. But
he just got to the finishing line quicker, and when he got there, he didn't wait about running through.
Didn't hang about, and it was absolutely interesting, and it was actually an enthralling match to watch, and an enjoyable one. You actually enjoy a match like that, I think, a bit more because you don't know what way it's going to go.
Very much so.
Okay, folks, thanks very much for joining us. We're going to move on now to the next game. The next game will be
Liam Kelly and Kev Naughton.
And
this should be a good one too.
I'm looking forward to this one myself. Okay, lads, folks, we'll see you back very shortly, and don't forget, if you can, give as much as you can. Click on that link that we've provided on the YouTube chat and on the Facebook links that have been shared. Give what you can, and we will be back very shortly.
Okay, lads, that you's ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a chat with you at the end.
Okay, mate.
All the best. Okay.
Okay, buddy, and you.
Well, here we are, Mark. Match 5.
Okay, bud. All the best.
Liam and Kev. Liam Kelly and Kev Naughton. Be interesting, this one.
Yes. Liam, 34 from Dudley. Does his throwing for Black County. The Black Country, sorry.
100.
Black's Darrell Gurney, 23 grand. Kevin is from Easington Lane.
100.
Throws for Cleveland, and he likes a James Wade, 20 grand.
20 grams.
20 grams.
Throw my nails.
$81.
Similarly paced throwers.
Both seem to be, yep, throwing them at the same pace.
$59.
Liam's not that far away. Them two treble, or them two first two darts looked very close to the treble.
Good switch.
Yeah,
Good switch.
Excellent recovery. Excellent recovery.
Yeah, definitely made the most of that one.
$58.
Again, right on the wire of that treble.
Yeah, all over it, just not fainting.
Just not just in the millimetre or so there on the wrong side.
85.
Puts him right back in it.
$58.
Consistent, but not just fainting the treble at the moment. But it's come.
83.
There's not a whole lot between the two players, Mark.
No, there's not. It's going to be. It looks as if to be an evenly
contested game.
Yes, both of them look as if they're. And this is great. Tap.
Oh, what a
super.
check out.
Absolutely. Super.
What a check out.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
And Liam Kelly showing what he's all about there with a 1-4-5. Wow. That's the way to kick it off.
Well, we've been blasted so far with a 164, now we have a 145. And that's not counting the ton finish, the ton
pluses have finished on the ball, the 102s and
the in and around the ton finishes, yep. Some really, really good darts today.
Finishing's been a marvel today. It really has. It's been fantastic to watch it.
140.
Yeah. 140. Kicks off the leg nicely for Liam. Kev's not fazed by big scores, though, you can tell.
Is he in? No.
139.
He was unlucky there. I think he dropped down because I think he thought that second one was going to drop out.
$134.
That's a super follow-up. Yeah. Excellent follow-up.
It's a great response. Kev's using that treble 19 very well, though.
He's picking it off
and switch, yeah.
Yeah, he's switching down to it very nicely. Again, he's in the slipstick.
85.
Liam seems to have found that bit of a rhythm.
It takes a leg or two to find the range, and then all of a sudden, It's go time.
100.
Brings him right back in this leg, that 100. Now we've seen a 145 out. Let's see what Liam does next.
Oh, 30.
So a wedge of a door open for Kev.
Drifted in the wrong side of that treble there. 101 left, is it?
55.
55 scored. Here we go then. 112.
Well, he took out 145. There should be no problem.
92. 72.
60.
Stayed with it.
Unusual.
That's in. That
That's
looks good.
in.
Yeah,
And both-
fab.
And both players utilising that treble 15 in their finishing.
Mark of a good thrower. Being able to count that. Knowing they're finishing their combinations. And so we move to one each in a pivotal game.
He's in the treble again. And again.
140.
That was unlucky. We thought we were going to have to add one to your sheet there, Michal.
My sheet's nearly running out of room. And that was just after one game. More postage required.
58.
Paul Marsh is leading the charge from the YouTube chat.
96.
Liam has settled down nicely into this game.
Hasn't he just?
70.
It's a great last start there from Kev. Just to keep him in, just to keep him involved, keep him entertained in the leg, interested.
Again, that's another treble.
It's just drifted into the fives, I believe.
123.
I was wrong. It's not too often that happens, Mark.
Specsavers for you. I could see that too.
Well, to be fair now.
No, it is. Look,
The last time I was wrong, I was actually right. But that time I was wrong.
Oh,
look at this. Look at this.
He's answering. Is he going to fill it? Ah, no luck.
123.
Yeah, dart for dart there now. Like for like. Just keep Liam honest. You know what I mean? That's Liam knows you can't
Well,
slack anyway. But
well, if Liam throws a bad score here,
92.
Great darts.
I was going to say it left the door open for Kev.
Thoroughly entertaining tie, this one.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
98.
Leaves him on a finish. What's Liam going to do with this 50?
He's going to go 1832.
On the inside and just on the inside.
Game in 3.
And he's attacking doubles and he's hitting them.
And that's what I love to see. I love to see a player attacking doubles. Sending out scouts, not for me.
Depends where you are.
True.
If you're hovering in round that double one long enough, you'll send a scout in. I can tell you.
Well, you always throw one high when you're going for double one.
Yeah, we know for experience that.
100.
Yeah, good start there from Kev. It's going on throw at the minute.
96.
He's been Liam has been pretty handy on the M19s as well.
Yeah, yeah. The switching's been a big part of the game here.
Both of them seem to be comfortable switching.
Yeah, both players.
Although nowadays it is a modern facet of the game.
Absolutely. Even just for your counting.
$101.
And that was unlucky. He drifted the wrong side of the bed there.
Yeah. Dart for dart here, though.
No quarter given.
100.
Liam's averaging around 91.5. Kevin around 85.75. There's not a big deal of difference in it.
No. It's just back-to-back tons here for the lads. Tons for fun. This one's going to come down to, can you close out quick?
140.
Yeah,
And
great.
that's exactly what he needed.
Great darts from Kev there.
What a setup. What a setup.
Just at the right time.
And as you say so many times, it is about timing.
Oh, timing's absolutely crucial.
60.
Your setup play is probably more important than any other piece in the game.
Yeah.
If you're a dart out or if your timing is out,
He's 36 left. He's yes.
Looks good.
61 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
It had
He
to
likes
be.
that double 18.
That double 18 seems to be his go-to double.
He's banging them in for fun. And we go to each. We knew going into this game it would be tightly contested. It would be hot running stuff, Mark.
Two very similar players, two on the same sort of a level, and both playing well and scoring well, finishing well.
Finishing well. There's lipstick again.
81.
They're starting off the legs in a reasonable fashion as well. It's not as if they're having to build into the legs.
No.
You know what I mean? Each leg's like, right, okay, I'm on now, and I have to be ready to just to go.
96.
And so I'm using them 19s again to great effect.
Mm-hmm.
That's 80 by the look of it.
180.
Oh, well, 180.
Fab.
Excuse me.
Absolutely fab.
I stand corrected.
I sit corrected. You can get up if you want.
140.
And a great replay.
He's in the lipstick again.
Oh.
Liam Kelly's in the lipstick again.
100.
This is just fabulous darts, isn't it? It's just a really tight, high scoring.
This reminds me of the first game, only at a slower pace.
Well, it's very much the case. You know, there's
the first senior game.
there's excuse me, I'll not have anybody say anything against Kay Tiffin's performance in the first game. It was incredible. I'd be proud of it on any day of the week or any competition that we go to. Look at that. He's trying to get his counting here.
Yes.
He must have hit 76 there.
Yes, I was thinking, yes.
64, you must have
100.
You're bound to have tops left. I mean, Liam, I'm not going to lie to you here. I'm not the best counter in the world, but even that one kind of worked out pretty quick. Let's see if you can count this. Tops it is.
Bit of a D'Souza.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Is absolutely superb.
Yeah, that was a really, really well finished leg. Just the whole leg itself from both players steady, but you know, throwing that, really attacking the double, putting in a great marker, and then following it up. Fabulous. And 3-2, and it's still on throw.
And it sounds as if the liquid refreshment is just getting tapped up on the background there.
Yes, indeed. The liquid confidence is flowing in some parts.
46.
Now,
you'll expect Liam to capitalise on that slip up there.
The lipstick, he's absolutely pummeling that treble.
I said to you at the start, like he went through that first leg there, but he was never far away from them trebles. He was just on the wire with them, you know.
Yeah.
And ever since
he's been fainting them.
Ever since that 145 shutout, he's just been on another level.
Another great switch there from Kev.
Yeah, them 57s or them 19s is just a great friend for him.
$45.
It shows they're human.
They're absolutely human. I'm sure the emotion both the players are having at the minute I wouldn't like to be playing in this game.
It's a good tight game like this here. You do feel the nerves in it because nobody's sort of walking away with it, and you know yourself.
You know your mistakes will be punished.
One mistake can be punished. Yeah, a mistake can be punished.
You know your mistakes will be punished, and that's one of the hardest things.
85.
You know, and there's not a dart between them.
No,
you know, there's really not
no.
like.
And like you can see, score for score, they're more or less there or thereabouts. The average is fairly close. Finishing top drawer from the two of them.
The slipstick again. And again.
140.
Brilliant.
Great setup.
Brilliant visit.
Puts pressure now back onto Kevin.
There's lipstick for Kev though. Kev has
what a layup.
Yeah, he's got a resonating talent for being able to reply to a heavy score, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He has done so far. Yes.
Look at this, 56.
96.
Yeah.
Now,
you feel this is a must-take now for Kevin?
I have literally no fear that this is going. No fear whatsoever.
$70-3.
Boom.
And that's why I had no fear.
Boom.
Kev Naughton, when given the opportunity, has been
absolutely wonderful.
Been nothing short of spectacular on his closing out. You know what I mean? Nothing short of spectacular.
Two super players in a super match and putting on a super display.
Yeah, and the real thing here is that, you know, these guys are, in order to break, they're having to throw 15 dart legs, having to.
95.
In order to break. Like the worst leg for each has been 18 to this point. They're having, you know, it's
an excellent standard.
Wow, it's incredible.
100.
And there literally has been very little between them every visit.
You just feel now at this stage of the match that whoever breaks through is
whoever breaks cover.
Who looks to be the person that could win this
93.
match.
That's a fantastic last dart there by Liam Kelly. I can't understate how big a dart that was, that treble 18. And again,
98.
Kev down at the 19s.
Them 19s is just a great go-to dart from.
He's putting both these players are absolutely fab. He's first name on the team list for Paul Marsh.
58.
Now, is the door ajar? Is there room to manoeuvre here for Kev Naughton? He's going the exact same route with the treble 7.
101.
Great recovery. Super. Absolutely super.
Now
opens up a slight gap.
Well, that, you know, the balance of power has now shifted in this leg and it's flipped.
60.
Yeah, you could say now the darts is with Kevin. A good layup here and commentators course. Ah. 42. Yeah.
Maybe the thought of getting ahead just.
Sometimes, yeah, that can be just you're trying so hard.
But he's on a finish.
Yeah, he's left himself.
Meaning there's pressure on Liam here for a reasonable layup. That looks good, to be fair. He's trying to count it, is he?
75. Well, I think if that's 75. Yeah,
137.
He's always going treble 17 there.
He's always going there. Yep.
Good darts all the same. That's in the lipstick. This is on. That's on.
Taps. Oh!
120.
Is that the first clean dart at a double he's missed that way?
I think so, yeah.
In a combination finish. 58. If you're Liam Kelly there, you're down your knees praying. Look at that.
Game in 2.
Unbelievable. This is incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. This is going all the way, Mark. It's going all the way.
Yeah, it's hard to see who's going to break who here.
Although Kev's heart could be broke after that 160
It
attempt.
was a great effort, but let's looking at it the other way, it wasn't his leg, so he'll have been happy that he got a chance at nicking it.
First real sight of a break.
Yep.
55.
Back down to the 19s.
96.
And again, both players have utilised that 19 to full effect today.
They sure have.
Is that the two of them in?
That's one for my list.
It is 180 and now one.
It's one for my list.
Absolutely wonderful.
What a time to hit it to for Kev.
That's Kev's first.
140.
It's a great answer to 140 there.
$60.
$85.
Oh, the tension is palpable in this game. It really is. Kev's not happy at that. He's opened the door.
$140.
Ah, fab.
what a
He's
layup.
left himself. Thompson, that's to win it. And Kev has to do something here. He has to lay up tight. Has to hold Liam Kelly to account.
60.
Well, he's tried.
Liam has been just absolutely on point all this match.
Yep, game in two.
Absolutely
Pretty
fantastic.
fantastic.
What a win. What a game. Unbelievable
scenes. Guys, what a game. Absolutely fantastic. There literally wasn't the throw of a dart between you.
No, it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good game. We couldn't break each other's throat to start with, and I think that I was a bit nervous the first leg on that big shootout. So give me a little bit of confidence, really.
Yeah, the one we said that we watched you on that first leg, and you went in twice, and you had a 59, you had a 58, and you were on the wire every time with your darts. And I said to Mihal here on the commentary, I says, he's not that far away, and then you pulled out that 145, and from that you never looked back.
Yeah, I'm really tough with the win. I've been playing some online darts on a Thursday night, and I've been playing really well, to be honest. But it's quite nervous for me because it's the first time I've done this kind of thing. But it was good. It was a really close game, and I'm just glad I'm finishing every time I had a shot.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You wouldn't have thought that this was your first time doing this, because you were actually professional in your approach and the way you played that game. Absolutely wonderful. Your first 9 average was 100. Your overall average was 94.3. That's excellent.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And Kev, to be honest, you played your part every bit as much in it. Like there was one leg there where maybe one score of less than 80, and it went against the darts, and that's the only difference in the whole game. Like, these were literally arrow for arrow the whole way. It was a cracker.
And that 160 could have turned the match.
Oh, on its head.
You had that crack at the 160. If that had went in, it could have been a completely different result.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a good game. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, look, well done. Great game. And again, for the right reasons, we're here for the right charities. So thank you so much for coming online and taking part. Cheers.
Thanks very much, lads. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Kev. See you, boys.
See you later. Good night.
That was absolutely brilliant.
Wasn't it?
Superb.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Can't
superb.
listen. I normally I'm not stuck for superlatives, but that was just what a game to be watching, because
we seen that right from the off. We said that we thought it was going to be a close game. It was a close game.
Yeah, it was two well matched throwers, you know.
Absolutely brilliant.
Doing exactly what they needed to do, and you know, both out representing. Again, look, Team Stamper have taken another one, but
I did. Claire's been putting something in the Ray-Bina.
Yes, the liquid confidence.
We're going to have to get that looked at.
Now, I have to say, these games have been so close throughout. They really, really have.
They've been well contested, every single one of them.
Yeah, there's been a measure of something that, you know, for any player watching, anybody who's even just watching for the sport of darts, there's been an absolute lesson in finishing.
Brilliant.
Closing out legs in minimal fuss, and that's what's got Team Stamper ahead here. But listen, that was only match 5. We're moving on to match 6, Mark, and there's lots of time left. As Paul Marsh once said, they bat 1 to 13. Well, it's now time to start swinging for the fences and hitting the boundaries, because they're going to need a big 6. Simple as that.
Oh. Or else it'll be going for a googly. Okay, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll be back very shortly with the next match. I think it's one of the ladies that's on next.
Well, it'll be 2 of the ladies.
Oh, sorry, 2. Sorry. One of the ladies' matches.
Indeed. Indeed.
It'll be 2 ladies that'll be on. Okay, folks, we'll be back very shortly.
could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be. Let's stay here, let's stay here in love. Let's stay here, let's stay here in
Okay, ladies, that's you ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a wee chat with you at the end.
Alright.
So we're back again, ladies and gentlemen.
60.
Trisha leading out against young Lauren.
I've had Trisha's a few times on the Magavide Arch streaming.
Sounds like our cuckoo clock is about to crow.
Something's in the background, all right. The beauty of that's the beauty of
online darts.
Online darts, you catch every single sound.
81.
Even the odd dog barking, child crying, neighbours swearing, 40-footer driving past.
Well, Trisha has the advantage of darts in this game, but she's got the unfortunate challenge of trying to overcome a starlet in Lauren.
Absolute star in the making. And at such a young age has what an impressive CV. I've been taxing her father Simon, and like she's 12 years of age. She's played for County Durham youth since she was 8 years of age. She plays for, well, I think she's playing for the seniors now, for the Durham County seniors.
Mm-hmm.
She made her she's seen her debut when she was 10 years of age.
Yeah, youngest ever person to play a senior county, and she got Lady of the Match on her debut.
Absolutely brilliant. She uses her own signature darts, quantum.
She takes it seriously.
Grams. Well, here. She got to the final of the England Darts Girls Youth Match Play in 2019. She went 2-0 up against Bo Greaves, but Bo used her experience, come through and beat her 3-2. She's been playing a few of the online competitions. Her father was saying that she was playing in one of them, and she'd been suffering with the COVID, and that he had actually woke her up 10 minutes before her game, which she went on to play, which is absolutely phenomenal. She's played 2 online fixtures for England against Russia and Hungary.
Yeah, she's got a lot of pedigree.
Look at that for 12 years of age.
As does Trisha.
Look, Patricia.
Might I add. As does Trisha. And Trisha won't be fazed by, by the wealth of experience that Lauren has experienced and has gained in her young tenure. But, Trisha's been around long enough to know what she needs to do to win a game.
Correct.
20.
Well, speaking to Simon, Lauren's father, I was impressed by when he said that, she doesn't enter every competition because he still wants her to enjoy her youth and grow up.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Which is commendable. If that's not in, it's not far off it.
I was going to say, I had to give it.
So would I.
But 56, and Trisha Wright to hold her throw. She's had to work hard to hold her throw here in the first game, Mark.
Yeah. She's been made to work for it. And that's not far off either.
16.
Nah, that first start she really went for it there.
Yeah.
Now, 2 10s for Lauren. 2 7s.
She just slipped at the wrong side.
There it is. That's how you do it.
What
no fear in switching.
Not a problem.
No fear in switching whatsoever. Colin Savage there. Just catching up. He's out running around Castlewellan Park. Good enough for you, Colin. That's the place to be doing it.
85.
But there's nothing in Castlewellan to do when he runs around
the park. He was dressed up in his Game of Thrones costume.
81.
Passed through it on many occasions on my way to Downpatrick. Love that big hill in it.
81.
Yeah, it's nice to look at.
I remember it was only
not the run up.
I'd only passed I'd only passed my driving test, and I was coming behind. Was still getting used to using the proper gears and when you used them, and happened to get stuck behind this tractor. And You know what I mean? And
That was a scene.
I think I stalled about 6 times going up that hill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy.
121.
That's more the Patricia that we all know.
Yeah, look, Trisha's just continuing her steady approach. She's not wavering in anything she's doing here, you know. And that will actually impact Lauren's game more than anything, because if Lauren feels she's getting in front,
again anyway, Tricia,
if Lauren feels she's getting in front and Trisha doesn't waver at all, she'll wonder. But yeah, I suppose, as you said, she's got the experience now. She's been round the block herself, Lauren, at an early age to understand that different people react differently, you know.
60.
But a break's only a break if you hold, Mark.
Correct.
60.
Our apologies for the chime in the background. It does not belong to us.
I actually feel it seems to be there could be a bit of whatever she's using to listen to the game. There could be a wee bit of feedback on it, and it's coming through like a bell sound. But
62.
It's the joys of online streaming.
Indeed. Some might find it soothing. Not I. Some, but not me.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I thought that was a treble. It's a great effort there from Lauren. Now 36 to go.
No score.
Oh, unlucky. 72 then. 72, Mark. Into the treble 12.
No, a lot of them's going 16s now. See, 16s for 24.
That's unlucky. 25 left.
47. $18.
Oh, just on the wrong side of it there. 2 nice markers.
Yeah.
Just didn't utilise them.
Yeah. So there's the clean 9. And the double 8, and there it is.
And that seems to be the horse side of the board there. Them 7s and 8s just cleanly taken. 4 start.
Yeah, that's tailor made, and Lauren moves into a 2-0 lead. Trisha will be probably questioning herself a wee bit here. She's had opportunities, Mark.
Well,
she had a lot of darts there.
6 darts at double 18.
Sorry, 41.
At this stage, you know,
she's gonna ask herself the question here and give herself a bit of a.
She opened the door for Lauren and she let her in.
A G up.
Had a chance to break back, didn't.
It doth happen, but unfortunately, wiring it doth butter no parsnips, as they say.
Don't like parsnips.
Not even with butter.
Not nah. Oh, rabbit food.
$101.
Yeah, Lauren in the lipstick.
Great darts. She's starting to take command of this game.
Well, her confidence is bound to be high. You know, she's probably looking at Trisha there, going, "Well, if you're going to give me that sort of opportunities, I'm going to take them." And that releases a bit of the pressure and the tension in the throw.
41.
You can't offer that type of opportunity up to a player of Lauren's quality.
Great experience for her too, you know.
100.
She has performed very well on the online competitions.
As has Trisha.
Yes.
In her own right.
Oh, indeed.
$41. $60.
Nothing changes with Trisha's throw. Nothing. No showing of emotion. Nothing.
Just that same consistency throughout.
And it is a very consistent throw from from Trisha. You know, it's always in and around that treble. There's no wavering on it.
No,
It's
she's never that far away. She's never far away.
100.
great answer.
100.
Great answer from Lauren there.
Puts the pressure back right again, and look, you can see there. Was that a bit of pressure, that one?
38.
It felt like she threw it a bit quick, which isn't like Trish, you know. But the all-seeing eyes sitting at this table aren't the ones having to throw the darts.
Correct. Great display of different types of boards on here today. We've had the Blade 5s, we've had the Harrows, and we had the
Samurais.
Samurais, yeah.
Yeah, there's also a few more, but look, each to their own, you know.
Oh yeah.
Each to their own. Look at this. Look at this. Double 16. Oof.
42.
First time she's missed a double going for it.
All right, double 4. Trish had a punish. That looks good.
In 1.
It is.
But she needed that. That was definitely called for there. Keeps her still in it. Keeps Team Marsh still in it.
Yeah, well, Paul Marsh will be fist pumping that. I know that he's cheering on Trish. Trisha, right?
60.
Paul says the Samurai board looked great.
28.
And he was right. He was right indeed. The Samurai board did look great.
The bell sound.
I know. I'm getting the feeling I need to kneel and do an Angelus.
I can just picture.
It's that time of the evening too.
A Buddhist monk sitting behind her with a bald head, just hitting that thing every time she throws it hard.
I was going to say maybe it's in Lauren's house. Maybe it's a tactic, and she has somebody just sitting in the back of the room with a pot and a wooden spoon.
60.
I assure you, ladies and gentlemen watching, had we have noticed that ping in the setup, we would have definitely inquired. Could it have been?
Unfortunately,
could
I
it
think
have been muted?
It's feedback coming from whatever device I think
That's
she's
all it
listening
is,
to.
yeah.
45.
Because it's timed around the same way as our darts is being thrown.
Very much so, yeah.
41.
That's unlucky for Patricia there, drifting into that one.
This is an interesting leg here, Mark. You know, the balance of power could swing very quickly if Trisha takes this. If that chimes any more, I got to be shouting that it's time for the news here or something. It's brilliant, isn't it? And the worst thing is, it's not as if we could just ignore it.
No,
because everybody listening at home is probably feeling and thinking the same things. Great fun. What's behind your board? Tinfoil. Oh, good lord. Great fun here on McAvoy Darts. All in a day's crack, Mark, isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant.
All in a day's
That's why
crack.
I love doing online darts. The entertainment, the value in it is absolutely 100%. You get to watch some great darts and absolutely some fun along the way.
Yeah, lots of fun along the way.
95.
And Trisha is trying to stretch her legs in this one here, in this leg, and she could do so.
59.
Lauren will all of a sudden be in a very, very quick dogfight, and it'll all of a sudden become a best of 3 very quick one.
Is that 17 for top she's looking? Is that a 25 she's hit?
It is indeed. Oh, she's hit the double.
She's went too low.
My lud.
23 left.
68.
Well,
miscounted, I think.
Well, we've seen 7 be pinged out already in this game. I shouldn't probably use the terminology ping.
Lauren's more than capable of taking this out, but not on this occasion.
60.
Lauren shares the same first name as my own daughter.
41.
There it is. And Tricia takes it to 2 each, Mark.
The game has definitely turned towards Patricia in the last 2 legs.
Please note, Tricia Wright has not moved an inch.
No.
Hasn't flinched. Hasn't changed anything.
Nope.
The beauty of consistency, huh?
Yeah, well,
22.
If it's there for you, it'll work.
Yep.
Remember, guys, if you are online watching on any of the platforms, if you're watching via Facebook, or if you're watching via YouTube, please do click on the Just Giving link to really worthy charities that are being supported here today. So let's raise a few quid for them along the way.
Yeah, two excellent charities, folks, and on okay, like in the time that we're in, where it's not easy for charities to raise money, they depend on the likes of this here to help them along the way.
100.
And remember, if you do throw in a few quid, you're in with a chance of winning a Samurai 2. One of the top boards on the market, if not the top board on the market.
60. 41.
We just had a wee quick look, folks. It's just hovering below, midway between the 3 and 400. Let's get it up to 4.
60. 60.
This game itself has a bit of significance, Mark, because this could kick off the comeback for Team Marsh.
Yeah.
If Tricia Wright wins this, and we have one more game before the break, all of a sudden the picture looks different.
Yes.
And that's how quickly things can change. So it does have significance in the overall picture.
Yeah, and did you ever hear the thing about counting chickens before the hatch?
You've heard of that.
Yeah. Yeah, because each of these games is just so so hotly contested.
Normally
so
the
down to margins.
Count those chickens by the dozen. The ones before the hatch.
100.
Great darts. Great darts from Lauren. Gonna keep Trish on us here.
12 for Bull, would you go for it? Yeah.
Yes, she will.
Go for the Bull. Ah, just hit it. Super.
Fabulous finish.
Super.
Fabulous finish. And 3 legs on the bounce. Has Lauren reeling. And it's now back on throw, Mark.
Well, at 2-0 down, it looked as if Patricia was struggling, but although having said that, she should have really won all because she had 6 starts at 36.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, but from that, she just seems to have just moved up a gear and just
nothing, and I repeat,
no, nothing has faced her.
Nothing has changed in Trisha's throw, her approach, her style, her pace, everything has remained consistent throughout. And Lauren is given as good as she can get
60.
here, and 12 years of age, it's unbelievable stuff. It's a great switch to the 19s there from Lauren.
Could we be going to a decider?
57.
Again, not that far away with that last one. Utilising the 19s.
60.
Steady, consistent darts here from Trisha Wright. Shows you the maturity within Lauren here to be able to swap down to the 19s like that.
And comfortable on them, and not that far, and in and around where she needs to be.
Absolutely,
on them
yeah.
100.
Great answer from Trisha.
Yeah. And look at that, straight back into the lipstick upstairs too.
3 19s.
That looks good. Looks good to me, Mark, from here.
She just on the wire of it, yeah. She was just. That's why I sat back and I had a quick look.
Getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself.
She wasn't far away.
Willing it in.
She wasn't far away.
Willing it in.
She's coming in on the 66 anyway. Patricia didn't set that up.
66.
She's capable of doing.
66 to go.
20 for tops.
And it's on.
In 3.
Yes, great darts.
Super.
Great darts.
Super finish under pressure. So we're going to the last leg then.
This is it. Toss of a coin here, Mark. Heads or tails?
Tricia has darts in this one. Every advantage is needed.
That could be the talent factor here.
Yep.
60.
Again, methodical throw, nothing changes. No theatrics, just Trisha doing what Trisha does.
45.
Very close to being an 85 there. Looked an 85.
Very close.
Oh!
40.
You don't want that. in the playoff leg, you don't want the bounce out.
It's always a killer too. It is always a killer.
41.
Oh, she may have got away with it.
Should have been punished.
She may have got away with it. But it can completely put you off kilter, that, you know.
Good recovery down
79.
there after hitting them 3 1s.
This is an engrossing game, isn't it?
It's great, yes. The consistency of Patricia against, the...
I suppose the enthusiasm of
yeah, the
Lauren.
enthusiasm.
57.
Sometimes
again, it looked like a 95 again.
And the big scores that she can hit as well, like, it makes for an absolutely enthralling game.
Yeah, there's nothing between the throwers here. Really not.
She's in them 19s again. Yeah,
Great darts.
absolutely super.
Great darts.
Super.
And every time that Lauren seems to find a treble.
Looks like 2. Could be in.
140.
Great darts from Trisha. Great darts, just at the right time, Mark.
She needed that, yes. Just open up that wee bit of a gap.
Breathing space.
And she's left. Yeah,
Oh, what an answer.
But no finish for her.
No finish, but what an answer. Look at this.
Six darts at
It's
this.
on.
She'll not need it. She
Got a
won't need
4?
it. Yeah, don't know. I think she's in there. Oh, she did go for it. She did.
97.
So why wouldn't you go for it? There's no boat like a showboat.
Better.
83
she's
down
looking
for
to put pressure
51.
on it.
Oh, brilliant.
What a switch. 32 left
She
after.
puts pressure on.
She's got 2
But
darts
this
at
is Trisha, I don't do pressure right.
Oh, big big miss.
He's got 5 left.
Did
What's he
that
going to
put-
do?
Did that put the pressure on that excellent layup?
No score.
It's just gone too many. Oh, wow. This is
16
the drama.
for the match.
Darting drama here.
And she's drifted into the 7s, or is that double 7?
I think it's a 7. I think it's 25 to go.
25.
There's a clean 9.
In
Oh, there it is. Unbelievable scenes.
Guys, what a game!
Thanks. Well played.
What a game, folks! What a game! That was absolutely enthralling. It went one way and another. It was Trisha just right at the death. It just fell out of your hands.
Yeah, she played well.
Oh, Lauren, it was really, really good darts throughout. You did really well. You stuck with Trisha when she started putting a bit of pressure on you in the mid stages of the game, and then to take out that finish to make it go 3 each. That was really big at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure your heart was in your mouth, and then right at the end, then to hit the 7, hit the 9 clean, and take out the finish. Incredibly well done. Brilliant.
Absolutely super. Well done, Lauren. Absolutely brilliant. Patricia, unlucky. You had it there in your grasp, and it slipped out.
I'm getting too old.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, well, I tell you what, though, we're looking at the future of darts at Lauren there, Tricia, and I'm sure that you'll imagine the people watching on YouTube felt the same. A cracking game between 2 quality players.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done to both of you. So listen, guys, we're going to move on to the next game. But again, thanks so much for joining us on the stream. Lauren, well done again. Congratulations, and Tricia, thank you so much again for taking part.
Thanks very much, ladies, for joining us. And we'll talk to you some other time. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I have no words. That was unbelievably close.
Well, I tell you, it showed maturity above her years.
Oh.
Lauren, on them last 2 legs. She
incredible.
took out that 66 when she needed it, and and it was game over unless you had it.
Trisha will be, she'll be disappointed. Obviously, she won't be disappointed with how she threw.
No, consistent. The whole way through.
Very steady game, played very well. Won't be disappointed with how she threw. Will be disappointed in the end result because she probably did enough.
Yeah.
Lauren, though, a great lesson there for anybody watching. That's how you stick with it through the tough bits. To
be fair, that 1-3-1 probably put an enormous amount of pressure on.
Of course it did.
She knew that she couldn't miss.
Yeah.
Yet her first dart was just away from where it should have been, and our second dart, that was
incredible,
yeah.
So, folks, we got to go because we're ready to go, and we're right on schedule. So we've got to go and get our next match ready, and then we'll be taking a short break. So do stay with us and keep clicking that link and keep donating to the Just Giving page. Thanks so much.
Okay, lads, that's you ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a chat with you at the end.
All the best, Nathan.
All the best, Rick.
All the best, Mark, for what is the last game of the afternoon session before the evening session.
Indeed.
There's a 1:40 kick-off. Why wouldn't you?
Right.
46.
An enthralling match so far.
Well, the top level score sitting at 6-0
85.
does not indicate how this match has went.
Not at all. Not at all. A lot of the games have been nip and tuck. And as we've seen in that last one, it came down to a mistake. One mistake.
One pressure dart.
Yeah.
140.
Good start from Richard.
$83.
$60.
Steady.
Richard's been steady from the off here.
Yep.
Always takes this first leg or so to get into it, Mark.
Yeah.
As we know.
He settled down absolutely superbly. 76 left after 12 darts.
44.
Nathan, 17 years of age from Preston. His
76 in 3.
There you go.
His National League team is Lancashire, and a good opener for Richard.
Richard moves into a 1-0 lead.
Right, come on, stop playing. Come on.
Bit of a G'ing up in the background there. Nathan uses target darts, 22 grams.
96.
Richard, 44 from Grantham.
81.
Will be playing his National League darts with Lincolnshire, and he throws with a Unicorn T95 May dart.
Mm-hmm.
Only his is considerably later at 23, remains more of a 32. 31 points.
Similar to your age, Mark. Similar to your age.
I wish. But here, I was on the right side of that equation at one stage
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah.
85.
He's fighting the treble regularly, though. Is Richard. The T95s are well trained.
I would say they're probably the more modern T95s. I probably had what they called was what they would call now as phase ones.
Ah, well, you had to throw yours with a bow.
Yeah.
Just after you're finished chiseling your homework.
Yeah. That was out after out chasing a couple of mammoths.
Indeed, yeah. What are we having for tea tonight? Saber-toothed tiger.
Mammoth steaks.
Oh.
Char grilled. With a bit of mammoth
140.
sauce on the side.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
Brontosaurus soup for starter.
Get it off with you, get away with it.
No.
Brings back memories.
87.
Brontosaurus soup. On the old pterodactyl pate.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
95.
Nice setup. Tops left.
Nathan's birthday today. What a present it would be for him to be the first Team Marsh member to put a score on the board.
At this stage,
it's vital. It is. It's vital.
The Marsh ship is
60 in 3.
Are the violins
Sorry,
playing?
40
Or is
in
it
3.
Yeah.
40 and 3.
She's gone down like the Titanic.
2 down.
We've lost Nathan's video.
Oh, he'll find that. He's sharpening his darts.
Yeah,
Didn't want anybody to see it. Fair play to him.
Fair play, lad. So Richard takes a 2-0 lead.
55.
Apologies, folks, from the picture from Richard's board. We have no control over individual internet connections.
And if we did, we would be very rich. Very rich.
Indeed.
60.
Paul Marsh saying on next for Team Marsh is Phil the Power Taylor. I don't even think he can save them at this point, the way it's been going.
Even if he had 7 of them.
137.
It has been an absolute devastating display of finishing from Team Stamper, though, hasn't it? Throughout. I mean, like there hasn't been the width of a cigarette paper between some of these games, but
Wait, that's me saying.
it is. Yeah, sorry,
That's
but
me.
well,
Yeah,
you know,
okay, I'll let you use it.
I'll take it for this one, but there hasn't been.
No, there hasn't.
And it's all come down to hitting those doubles.
Correct. Yeah. Having said that, so far Richard hasn't given Nathan
140.
anything.
Not a sniff.
Not at all.
I would just hope that Nathan, you know, in the exuberance of youth, isn't trying to put too much pressure on his shoulders to get a score on the board for the team.
A lot to learn yet.
You know?
17 years of age, still an awful lot to learn. You know.
109 in 3.
Fantastic checkout.
What a checkout. What a
This
checkout.
is a lesson in how to finish games here
Absolutely.
from Tricky.
Absolutely.
From Tricky Richard Selby. I'm sure those watching will understand the Tricky nickname.
Well, he's no
And
problem.
if you don't, look it up.
Well, he's no problem hitting a finish anyway. Has just been absolutely spot on.
Devastating form.
85.
Absolutely devastating form. And fighting trebles near enough every visit.
Yeah.
Consistent scoring.
He is just so far. He's just bullied Nathan right out of this game. Just totally bullied him out of it.
Yeah. If you listen though, it does sound like Nathan's beating himself up a little bit.
Youth
59.
has to learn just to train himself up a bit.
That's it, yeah.
Uh, 9, 24, 42.
$57.
Nathan just needs, you know, 1 or 2 big scores here to try and get himself started, doesn't he?
Bolster up the confidence a bit, and
40.
I think yeah,
He knows himself.
you get that wee ray laugh, and you know yourself that we've done it ourselves. No matter what you try, no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to work.
No. There's Ray says you should have said Nathan's nickname is Snakebite with how he changes his darts so often.
Right, okay. I can catch that one. I really can't understand it. They've had the same darts for
26.
30 odd years.
Yeah, some people like switching about. Some
Well,
you know.
I'm saying the same darts because they're actually 3 sets. I buy darts in 2 sets. Always from the time when I was younger, when in the days it was harder to replace a point or get a point changed. So if you lost one, it meant the set was destroyed. So I always bought 2 sets.
There's a 136 there from Nathan. That might
85.
kickstart his
He needs
efforts
something.
here.
He needs to get moving in this match now. He needs to get moving.
Look at this.
He could be on for it.
Oof.
Oh.
111.
$44.
Chance now to pull one back.
Hey, game in 3.
And there it is.
Well done, well done. Although the first two darts were tentative.
Well, like we said, as soon as he hit one big score, he followed it straight up with an attempt at a big finish and then took out a leg.
60.
Now he just needs to believe in himself to be able to continue that.
Hopefully he'll kick on. He'll kick on from here.
There's no reason why not.
43.
$140.
Richard back in the big travels again.
Yeah, he's enjoying the lipstick.
26.
Bed and breakfast.
60.
Well, if you're tricky Richard Selby here, you just want to consolidate your position in this leg, don't you? You just want to.
You know your opponent's not playing playing well, really.
Yeah.
Okay, he had
140.
he had that back end of a leg there where he played exceptional, but you know overall he's just not at the races at the moment.
He's not where we know he can be.
Yeah, and you can hear it in him even when he's throwing, calling the score. You know he's just not at himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good, Dad. That leaves 23.
Yeah, he was looking for.
Thanks for letting us know, Richard.
He was looking at a single lane. I think he had a double.
85.
Well, he still left a nice finish.
83.
$16-1.
There it is.
Yeah.
And it's 4-1.
And all of a sudden, one leg away.
And as the famous Sam Smith once said, the writing is on the wall. I think it was the theme to a Bond film.
Oh, the writing on the wall, yes.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
I may be wrong.
41.
$60.
$85.
Nathan will be probably a little disappointed in his own performance here. He knows he hasn't thrown to the level he can.
100.
$19.
Remember, folks, the Just Giving link is still there. We were just shy of
26,
£400 raised for the two charities. We'd love to see that get up over 400 for going into the evening session, when all the liquid confidence will be flowing and hopefully the donations will roll in.
$100.
$22.
$59.
Tom.
$156 in 3.
Yeah, great. Right.
Cheers, Nathan.
Absolutely fantastic. 156. Legendary performance. Richard
Richard
Selby.
Selby.
Cheers, buddy.
Richard, you did the business there. You did a bit of a number on Nathan there.
Yeah, it was. Nathan didn't really get going. Let me get him
Yeah.
to his stride, really, and
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
I couldn't
Nathan.
the dart properly. I got into the game, and every time I went to throw it, froze. I just couldn't get it out of my hand.
Yeah, we just felt that you were struggling a wee bit, okay, and you can hear it in your voice when you were throwing. You know, you could hear that you just weren't comfortable today at all. But you get these days.
Well, exactly. It's you just got to improve on it now.
That's it.
Yep.
And look, it's all for the right reasons that we're here throwing. You know, for a great cause. And you know, unfortunately, you have the birthday blues, Nathan. Happy birthday to you at an absolute minimum.
happy birthday, Nathan.
And there's another swig of liquid confidence there coming in from Richard. So, guys, listen, we're going to nip off now. Have a quick read through the stats. We're closing the show here for the afternoon session, but I'm sure you will join us on YouTube for the evening session. Thanks again. Great performance, Richard. Nathan, happy birthday and unlucky today.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Okay, lads.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It wasn't just going to be for Nathan today.
Yeah, it was. Look, what can you say? Like he admitted himself, Mark, straight away there that he just struggled to release the dart. He wasn't comfortable, and you know what? That's what happens when you're not comfortable on the board.
Yeah.
You take a bit of a defeat. So, guys, just to let you know what's going to happen now. This stream will end. We're going to take a short break, and then we will post the link to the new stream on all the McAvoy Darts pages, so you'll see them all there. Or if you want to keep watching, just make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom of your screen, and that'll notify you as soon as we go live again with the second stream for the evening session. Thank you so much for being with us so far. It's all, you know, Team Stamper leads 7-0. Team Marsh, it's all about pride now. What are you going to do in the evening session to make this happen? Folks, from us, thanks for being with us, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you.